that gonna kind of sort of work? All right, so little update. I'm glad everybody enjoyed the last vlog. But the reason I look like this is because after that vlog, my leg got progressively worse. So it was my back and my leg, but now it's just my leg, and it looks like I've got a little injury. Anyway, I haven't yet heard from my printer, but it's only Wednesday, so I'm waiting to hear back from those guys. But on that kind of vein, I have been seeing a trend recently. And, you know, knock on wood, nobody's come to me about my tails personally, but this is very much my field. This is, you know, my field of expertise. This is what I know. This is what I've been doing for years, and I feel like I've got a fair amount of experience. If you're new, welcome. I'm Courtney Mermaid. I make mermaid magic for a living. That's what I do. And part of that magic includes mermaid tails for clients all over the world. I've made, in my lifetime, somewhere around the 50 tail mark. I'm gonna grab a tail to show you what I mean so I can kind of illustrate this a little bit better. The thing that, and this is not, okay, I am not blaming, not shaming, not anything. This is purely educational because I'm seeing it, and I don't think everybody's on the same page with exactly what a fabric mermaid tail is, what it isn't, what it can and can't do, how long it will last, and all of these things. So let's just, in a very matter-of-fact, non-judgmental kind of way, let's just touch on a few things. I cannot believe what I look like right now. This is amazing. This is commitment, by the way. This is dedication to your people. So I'm gonna show you my splash tail because it's of the tails I have, it has the darkest spots on it. So this is my splash tail. This is the baby. This is one of the darkest colors that I've got on my tail. Okay. My tail is made out of this is a polyester spandex, double knit. It is thick and it is very, very soft. Very, very soft. I love this fabric, very luxurious. The thing with this, okay, is this fabric is not actually orange. This is all an optical illusion, right? This fabric's not actually brown, it's not purple, it's not orange, it's not yellow, it's none of the colors that you actually see. This fabric is in fact white fabric. I have proof. Okay, this fabric is white fabric first, okay? So when you are putting, it's like painting a wall. When we moved into this apartment, this room was purple. It was purple, and we painted over it, and we did use a good quality paint. The thing is, over the year that we've lived here, moving furniture around, we've bumped into it a few times, and you can see the purple paint coming through. This is my point. You have got to be so careful. You cannot be standing in your mermaid tails in the pool, out of the pool, anywhere. If you're gonna be at a beach, it is going to sustain damage. This is just a fact. It doesn't matter what it's made of, okay? And if we're gonna go all like great silicone tail debate, silicone tails have their own set of issues and things that they're gonna encounter. That's not what we're talking about. Today we're talking about fabric mermaid tails. So I'm gonna show you something here. This is what this looks like absolutely new, okay? This area is completely untouched. It looks as good as it did the day that I printed it, right? Here you're gonna start to see, you see that there? That's not shading, that's a little bit of pilling. This tail is 2 years, 3-ish years old now. I'm not sure. I made it just shortly after I made the Chester and Helen, so it's okay. It's been loved and abused and worn in some very, very rough locations. If you're gonna wear your tail to a pool that has that grit, that like, in it, and they have to, most of these pools are this rough, gritty texture for safety. But if you're gonna let your fluke touch the bottom, or your hips or your knees or anything, like, I'm not really sure how else to explain it, but nothing is indestructible. Well, obviously not nothing. Nothing in the mermaid tail world is indestructible. The way that we are using this fabric, a lot of the fabric actually used to make mermaid tails was not designed for this function. Like, we find the best stuff that we can, and here I'll show you an example. This tail was used a couple of times a month for about 3 years. This is Chester. Chester is my favorite mermaid tail of all time. And if anybody curious, Chester looks like this. If you look very carefully, you can in fact see a little bit of wear right here. You can feel it in the fabric. So this kind of fabric starts to get quite soft, like very, very soft the more that you use it. But you can see a little bit of the difference, okay? You can see it in the fluke. You know why you can't see it as well as you see it on this tail, which doesn't have quite as much wear as Chester does? I definitely wore Chester more, is because this is a dark color. This is a dark color. There is a reason when clients come to me and I say to them, like, I can do a dark fluke for you, but, and it's a very big but, it will wear 2 or 3 times as fast. This is white fabric. So the reason you can't see the damage that has been inflicted on poor Chester, like Chester is just one big mess. Like you can barely see it here on the fabric. It's because I have chosen to make it light at the base. I chose to make it light for that exact reason. I knew this tail was gonna sustain a lot of damage. Where are the heels? I can look, I can't even tell which side is the bottom. This is the bottom here. Okay. That's where my heels are. And this is frequent use in all kinds of pools. I'm not, because I have pain issues, so if I have to stand in my tail, I have to stand in my tail. What am I gonna do? You know? That's what this is gonna look like. And it's really important to assess your swimming ability before you go and get, you know, a mermaid tail that may be a little bit more expensive because it's a custom, or it might be a different brand, or it comes with a different fin, so it might be a little bit different, a little bit custom. It's really important to assess your swimming style and your swimming ability before you get a mermaid tail that you're gonna use, that you're gonna spend a lot of money on. My tails are not cheap. They're custom, full custom design. You can get one of my tails customized down to the scales. I will do an entirely custom fluke shape, fin shape, everything, okay? So you pay for that, but it is my artwork you're also paying for. That's another reason I actually have my pricing separated so that you can see what the actual artwork costs versus what the actual mermaid tail costs. So anyway, I wanted to kind of pop on, have this for a little bit of a discussion. We're gonna kind of go about the day. I've got a few things to take care of today, mostly myself. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun, a little bit of a vlog. Yeah, so this is also gonna be kind of the format that we have going forward. So buckle up. We're getting right on into the mermaid magic, guys. The real mermaid magic. No more of this fluffy stuff. We're getting serious. Getting serious. Okay, so I've just finished off the bedroom. I've got my clothes laid out for afterwards, and I did a quick vacuum. And then my wonderful man is taking care of the bulls. There it is. Of the clean dishes in the dishwasher, but the place is looking a little bit more. Yes, we have another squishmallow because I apparently have a problem. And Alfie, oh, did I even turn on the heating pad? Oh no, I don't even know if I did. I did. I can smell you. You don't smell very good right now. What is it with you? The zipper, you can actually use, they're by Sharpie, they're fabric markers, and you can actually use them, and they do actually hold up. So I used them a little bit on Ripple the Mermaid. I used it on her tail. Thank you so much for tuning in, my fishes. It's been a slice. I know it was a short one, short but sweet. I love you, my fishes, and we will chat again soon. Happy swimming. Bye. Okay, so we are all like dressed and put together and got the brace. I'm chatting with my friends. And now it's gonna be time to respond to some emails. I've got a couple of emails. I need to also check in with my suppliers and with my fabric printing and with the dog who's licking back there. And sort of get the rest of my day kind of rolling. I've had a very late start to my day. It's already 1:36 and I've only just kind of showered and had breakfast and gotten my life kind of back together. So that is kind of part of what it means to work for yourself. There are going to be some days when you have pain and you just can't. Like today was just one of those days. I woke up at 5:45. I was like, well, I could probably get out of bed if I could, like if I could move. So yeah, it's really good. But you know what? Now we've just got to put that just aside. We got to get some work done. I'm gonna work maybe till like 3 o'clock, take another break and sort of regroup and see what I feel like working on for the afternoon / evening. And maybe I just have another mellow day because I just need this to heal. And sitting at my desk or even standing and walking around and doing stuff is causing a problem. So this is part of the fun. I'm just chatting with my mermaids, and now I found another fabric supplier, and they do have a couple of things that look like they could possibly be kind of similar. And I did actually, while I was filming earlier, I did actually get a response back from the research and development division of this other fabric company. They let me know, they're like, yep, let me do some further research. So I really need this fabric. So in the meantime, I'm going to send away for a couple of additional swatches of this stuff and this other stuff. This is gonna cost so much money. Thumping sound. Okay. Anyways, all right. So I've ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional swatches, but one is a closeout fabric, so they're not going to actually have any more, but I'm going to get it because if it is the same stuff that I'm using, at least I will know what it's finally freaking called. You guys have no idea. Like, I mean, now you do, but you know. So we've got a couple of different kinds of scuba knit. We've got a couple of different kinds of actual neoprene, or what they're calling neoprene, which I'm guessing isn't actually neoprene because it's too cheap to be actual neoprene anyways. So that's that. That's at least off my to-do list. I still have some more emails to go through, but as fun as it is, I think I'm just gonna catch you guys in a little more interesting clip a little later on. Literally, you could sit anywhere. And this is how close I am to the other end. You could, look at that. Look at all of that real estate. Look at all of that space. Yeah, you look at it. Where do you sit? Right up my butt. Okay, so just wrapping up the end of my day. I've made really good progress on this tail. I'm struggling a little bit. It's really hard when you have to go in and make these very fine details to see like the bigger picture. I really urge you guys, if you're able to work digitally and you're able to have, like, obviously not everybody can have a second monitor, but sometimes it really helps to keep the navigator window either really big so you can see the full image of what you're doing, or keep it up on your second monitor so you can see the whole thing as you're painting it versus one little tiny speck of a dot. So that you don't lose sight of the fact that this is going to be a whole thing and not just like a teeny little bit of detailing. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys for today. Thank you for coming along with me on another vlog adventure. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can join the pod and never miss an upload, all of that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to catching you all again in the next one. Happy swimming! Bye! Where did crazy hair go? You want to explain what happened with... Look at your hair! Is it raining out there?
It's getting just crazy out there, Ma.
It's getting crazy?